All right, guys. Third try is a charm. We've tried streaming twice now, and the power's flickered both times. If it happens a third time, I'm going to call it as an act of God and a sign that I'm not supposed to be streaming today. We're just going to call it. But as long as the power doesn't flicker again and abruptly end the stream, we're going to not be streaming for a set amount of time. We're going to stream until we finish the season, which is 9 games. So what we're doing moving forward, we're going to attempt to stream today. Then tomorrow and Friday, between the two, we'll have a short for each day going live. And that'll be on the YouTube as well as on the TikTok. And we'll have a full 10-minute video coming out either Thursday or Friday. Just depends on when I feel like it's ready to be released. Moving forward, going back into the season, we got a 4-game lead with 9 games to go. Our fullback just went down and we don't have a replacement. So what we're going to do first is we're going to change our tactics. Between us losing McCoy here and him just not going to be accessible for the next 4 to 7 weeks, which is most of the rest of the season, and the fact that Brown is better as an attacking midfielder in the center, we're going to make a new tactic. We're going to play a 3-line in the back because I have a lot of good center defenders. So even playing 3 of them, I could still have depth, and that'll be fine. Then I want to pull Brown up here, and we're going to play a 3-4-1-2. We're going to go with 1 advanced forward, and then the other one's going to be a target man. And then we're going to play Brown as a shadow striker. We're going to keep these guys on wing, wide midfielders on support. We're going to play an advanced midfielder. An advanced playmaker. And we're going to play a ball-winning midfielder on support. Then we got 2 on defender, 1 on cover, and then that'll be on defend. And we will select who suggested. It doesn't look like we have a whole lot of glaring weaknesses there. So that should work. I'll call that a success. Now we're going to still be attacking. We're going to be fairly wide. Yeah, fairly wide. We're not going to go as direct. We'll just go more direct. We'll go much higher tempo. Before we were on extremely high and extremely direct, but I think what we want is right here. Don't want to put a whole lot of instructions on these guys because I don't think they're good enough to follow them. But we are going to counter press and counter and distribute quickly. And then again, I'm going to avoid rollouts. Can I tell him to just avoid rollouts? I guess not. Oh well. Moving on. I'm going to keep a standard line, and we'll play a higher line of engagement. And we'll use tighter marking, but we're not going to tell them to get stuck in. It's just going to get us too many cards. And then we're going to set this as the primary train tactic. So they'll get better with it. We'll probably be weak with this for about a game or 2. But they should pick it up. But we're just going to keep scouting all these guys. And then, yes, out 4 to 7 weeks. That sucks for McCoy. So far, so good. We made it 5 minutes so far. It's longer than the other streams. I tell you, I'd have no luck if it wasn't for the bad luck. Unfortunately, with us being out of all the cup competitions, there's not much else going on other than trying to get our league win. And this is going to be a strange end of the season because we also don't have a whole lot of money. We're not re-signing a whole bunch of guys. So, compared to what's going to be normal going forward in other leagues, today should be fairly quiet. We're going to finish up the league today, and then I can start working on the video for Season 1. And then our next stream, we'll do all of the off-season stuff and rebuild the roster for next season, with hopefully us getting promoted and moving up and trying to better the squad. And maybe finally get rid of some of those money woes we've been having. Alright, so this is all fine. We do need to keep working on the tactics since we changed it. I do want to keep working on delivery and defending free kicks. And then we'll just change the match practice to team bonding. And that should be good to go there. It's aerial defense I had right. Yeah, because they're all tall. I want them to be able to get in there. And that's the nice thing there. It's going to be training our back line to be able to head better and whatnot. And they're all tall and they're all good at it already. So just being able to re-up it, that's going to keep them from being able to get as many good crosses in. And then we got everybody into the middle anyway. So that's going to kind of gum up the middle. So I think this will give us the best chance to keep the defense tight. Holland won the German Bundesliga Player of the Year. We're just going to keep scouting everybody. Except this guy. He doesn't look like he's going to get any better. As soon as I say that, I decide not to scout somebody. It's been a wild season though. Like we got some games that are going like 4-3, other ones going 1-0. It just really hasn't been like any level of consistency with this team this season. It's like playing with a completely different squad every game. It's been odd. I've never really seen that happen. But I guess taking over and making a whole bunch of changes and then not really having the depth that you want. Like, I guess there's been a lot of variables that just kind of kept us from being consistent. And with everyone we brought in, I was hoping to be 21, 4-4, but I mean, I can't complain. I'm up this far, so hopefully next season we'll be able to get it back on pace. I want to be able to hit the Vanarama National League without any issues, and they kind of hold there. Going in from National League to one of the worst gaps, one of the hardest ones to overcome. The other one being going from Championship to Premier. We got a really good advantage on almost every category here. And now we got starters in. So we got Fielding and Hurst with Brown. Rowe will come in here. Potter, Robertson, Buchanan. And then Parker, Okosimi, and Winfield. Let's check our dynamics. We got a couple players that are wanting more games. I'm going to pull up Notepad and get their names down so they don't make any problems for us at the end of the season. Now hopefully this will be smooth from here out. But yeah, it looks like it's slowing down again. We just got so many leagues loaded. In hindsight, I probably should have not loaded as many. Fielding's overall improving a bit. He's not quite happy with the training, but I mean, that's going to be something that's just going to happen. Being a semi-pro team, we don't have a full schedule. And who knows? Maybe some of the players that we think we're going to lose, we're not. And they'll just play out of contract. It just depends if someone else is going to offer them the money. I mean, we've had McCoy all season and ain't no one offered him any money yet. So we might be able to keep some out of contract players. But then we got to still pay the salary, don't we? Yeah, so we're going to have to cut them. Looks like they might be moving the team. So we'll change it here. I'm okay with that back. We'll put Iong there. We'll pull him off the bench, perhaps. What about McLeod? I'll put him in for Rowe there. And Ola wants some game time. So we'll put him in for Potter, that we can resub him if we need to. Overall, they like the flexible shape. They don't like being exposed at the back, but I think we got enough in the back. So hopefully this will hold together. Looks like we got motivation from the attackers. We're in black today. It's going to be a game in the rain. So far, it looks like we've created some space. I already like the formation a little bit better, I think. Tried to get the cross, but it got blocked. We still get the possession, though. We'll get the throw in. That looks like a chance. Just no one there to connect off the cross. Oh, we got beat. But Etheridge again with the save. He's probably been the best investment of the season. I keep praising Etheridge, but he's been playing really, really solid football for us. And there just ain't nobody there. We'll take that. A lot of highlights so far, and we're only 3 minutes in. Going deep for Fielding, but we can't connect. Fielding's got a shot. Just wide. I thought for sure he's going to drain that one. He usually hits those. Unfortunate. It was looking good, too. I thought that one had a real chance. We're offsides. Rip. Brown's got a shot. Goalkeeper just got in there again. The attack looks a lot more dangerous, though. I will say that. Ain't nothing connected yet, but it looks good. Fielding's got a shot. Nah, too many people there. Oh, and he still almost proved me to be a doubter. We got 5 shots in the first 15 minutes, 2 of them on goal. We'll take that. If they keep making those kind of chances, one of them will drain. Fielding with another chance. Off the woodwork again. He's hit the same part of that goal twice now. That's just unlucky. Fielding with another chance. And that one goes wide too. We're beating them. We just can't finish it. Ola's picked up a yellow card. They ain't good. Probably won't have him finishing that game, that's for sure. We can't be going down a man. Fielding with another chance. Jeez. Can we get somebody to finish on these shots? Everything looks good except for the ball going into the back of the net. I don't even know what to make of it. Well, they seemed motivated. We'll see if that pep talk made any difference. With that said, it should also be noted, like, they don't really have the tactical familiarity yet. Hurst has a chance. And him and Brown both miss it. Just over the bar. Jeez. 2 more shots and just nothing draining. We've got an expected goal value right now, 2.55. We ain't got nothing to show for it. Our finishing's just been god awful. Fielded with another chance. There's an ugly shot. The only one not playing well, according to the match ratings, McLeod. He'll probably be getting subbed off here pretty soon. And we have to worry about Ola too because of the yellow card there. So we'll go on and make 2 of our subs here. I'll put Rowe there on the left. And we'll put Potter on the right. Winfield's looking a little nervous too, so we'll go on and put Cascaval in his spot. Oh, look at that. All 3 green motivation. That could be good. Maybe this is what we need coming up off the bench. And we ain't got no more subs either. That could have been dangerous, but they've been shooting about like we have. Still crazy. 2.74 on the expected goals, so we ain't got nothing to show for it. You'd think eventually something would go through the net. Brown's got a shot. Goalkeeper just gets there. It's another good looking shot. Just nothing going in. Okosemi's able to get it back for us. Robertson gets us the ball, shoots it deep to Hurst. Hopefully he'll cross it into Fielding here. Nope, we're going to go back to Potter. We would have liked to see a little more aggression there. Rowe tries to drill it and we miss again. Jesus, ain't nobody able to shoot. One goal would do it. Potter just got a yellow card on him. 20 shots, 9 on target. Expected goal rate's 3.4. And we ain't got nothing in the back of the net. That's insane. We can't make a shot to save our life. At this point, it looks like we're playing for a draw, with them having the ball at the end of the extra time. Etheridge managed to save that one. That might just draw it in for the tie now. I don't see this lasted too much longer. Yep, there's the full time. 0-0. What an uneventful game. Now we're only 11 points up. Not the showing we were hoping for. Grace Wilson put it best. Squandered so many chances there. Absolutely ridiculous. I agree. But Carrion thought that soccer was the real winner today. So overall, I guess even though it was a 0-0 game, they found the game to be fairly exciting, which is good for getting fans in the stands. We just got to keep holding on. We're just shy of 4 games up with 8 games to go. That was dreadful though, guys. Absolutely dreadful. Hey, one thing go the way it was supposed to. Hey, look at that XG. all them shots, and most of them are even coming from in the box. It ain't like we were even taking like long bad shots. Like the new formation was working. The familiarity's still not there, so that could be a good portion of what's going on. Like I said, the first couple games could be a little rough with that. But the way they were playing up until the finish, it looked really good. Like they were right in the positions we were wanting. I think Fielding had like 5 chances to get a shot in the first half, and two hit off the posts. 2 went to the side, and the keeper got to the other. Just no luck. All right, so this training schedule's good. We'll set this one up. We just want to keep working on the tactical. Attacking corners would be good. And we'll do chance conversion. Chance conversion would be nice. Try to get those shots to get into the net. I do feel better about having a 3-4-1-2 though. We lost another 48 grand this month. They think we're lacking at center back. Ayong needs to play in the next game. The rest of it should be good. But right now, we can't afford to be bringing anybody on. We got 8 games to go. They'll just have to be dissatisfied for 8 games. I think the whole reason for that's going to three center defenders instead of 2. But Ola and McLeod are now satisfied with their game time. So Ayong's really the only one we got to be bringing in on rotation. Should have another really good advantage here on this game. We're beating them on all the categories. Dean Harrison signed his new deal. He's now making $6,000 a year instead of his $300 after this season. Which ain't bad. We still got him for peanuts. Our average salary, I think, is a little over $10,000. So he's one of our better players, and to be able to lock him up for 2 years at $6,000, that'll definitely help the pocketbook. I don't think we'll be turning any profit, so we'll probably still be losing money next year. But the whole goal for next season will be to be bleeding that money slower. And hopefully we'll get a good injection of cash when the ownership changes. Because this money ain't lasting much longer. See where our finances are. We started off at 639,000 and we're down to 230 from July to March. We got to make it through April, May, and June, so 3 more months. Not looking promising. Overall, we're doing pretty well on this front. The only thing hurting us is the turnover. But that's just going to be the thing that happens at low leagues, especially if we're climbing. We're going to have a lot of turnover on personnel. It's not really going to be until we get stabilized in the league where we should be belonging that it's really going to not be a thing. Sonny Barry still fiercely dislikes us. Do we think we could lose? No easy matches, but I think we got a chance to do well. Asking if we're looking at Ben Forrest. We won't be discussing those stories today. One of the best attacking records? It's because we got fantastic players everywhere. Iba's very good. He's got plenty more to offer. It's important to be good at home. I'd still consider us favorites. Yeah, being injury-free helps. Are we changing our training methods? We'll discuss it. We'll stay neutral with that answer. All right, so Sonny Barry likes us a little bit better, and Daisy Knights went up from indifferent. So that was a good press conference for us overall. Yeah, dragging the computer again. Seems like March has been tougher than everything else. March ain't been good for us. As far as like trying to get things simmed. Apparently there's a lot of stuff going on in the background. Alright, we're getting a save. Alright, so it looks like Cambridge City in second. They won their game. So we need to really win to be able to keep our almost 4-game lead. So we'll use our best roster, and then the only one we got to bring in's Aong. Do we think he could play on the right? We'll find out. He might sub out pretty quick. Where's Potter at? He's on the bench. We're good then. Let's get Iba in for a game. Two and a half and 3 or 4 and 2. We'll go that route, and we'll probably bring Dean Harrison in this game. I have him go in for Iba at the end. Young's now unhappy that he's playing out of position. He should just be happy he's getting the game time, all right? Iba wasn't threatening nobody with that. That was a really poor shot. He didn't have anything behind it. Nothing behind it. Called it on Rowe there. He's just going for the ball. I don't agree. That one got blocked. I mean, we're getting shots again, but we're not getting the clear shots we had the last game, but it's still early. But it looks like we're managing to keep the pressure on. Okosemi barely kept that ball. Not the fastest. Out to Rowe. Brown had a chance. Their backline's doing really well, though, this game. That ain't challenging nothing. He wasn't going to sneak that one into the net. Looked like a cross, but I think he was actually trying to shoot that one. Fielding's got the man beat. And there's the goal, finally. 32nd goal of the season for Fielding. The drought is over. We found the back of the net. Go figure, guys. You managed to save that one. That was a really poor header. They had a chance with it if they could have put that on goal. That could have been a dangerous spot. I was trying to sneak it into fielding. There just wasn't no room. He probably would have been better playing that one back. And I don't say that very often with wanting to go back, but there, that would have been the better call. Fielding intercepts it. He's got a shot. He's all by himself. And he decides to pull it back. They weren't on the same page. Almost everyone's having at least a decent game. Tell the back line we're happy with how they're playing, and tell the midfield and the attackers that they're not doing bad, but they can do better. That'd be our pep talk. They've got 3 yellow cards already. Good tackle by Buchanan. Fielding's got space. Just couldn't get over the keeper. It was almost there. Just didn't quite make it up over the top. Ayong's got a yellow card. 64 minutes is enough for him. And we'll bring on Harrison. Okosemi got hit with the yellow card, and he's been having a really good game. I really don't want to pull him. But it might be a good time to get Cascaval some game time. I feel a lot better if we got one more in. Fielding's got a shot. That would have been really good if Brown had stayed with it. That one looked like it went in. Woo-hoo. Hampered by injury? Rip. So I don't think I could bring him out. We're going to have to let Potter play through it. We can't afford to make any sub, though, in case it gets worse. See if the kid Harrison can do something with it. Nope. Who we going to have take the penalty? Yeah, we'll let him take it. Give it to the kid. And he drills it right down the middle. Played some mind games with that keeper. Try to tell us it was his 42nd goal of the season? No, it wasn't. We've been trying to bring the kid on slow. And there goes the clean sheet. 2-0 felt good. Get Cascaval on now. Fielding's not going to be fast enough for that. Nope. Wish he had slowed down the tempo and then waited for the rest of the team to come up. And just over the net. Put way too much on that one. Brown to Fielding. And wide of the net. And we threw it away with less than a minute. Less than a minute to go. It took him less than 10 minutes to tie it up. What a crock of shit. And that's another draw. Not what we wanted. Now we got a 3-game lead. Potter will be out 2 to 3 days. That was dreadful, though. I mean, it looked good up until like the 80th minute, and then maybe I should have pulled it back. Maybe I was being too attacking at the end. That's probably on me. But man, that's a kick in the teeth. Everyone's satisfied with their playing time, though, so I don't have to make any exceptions. So we got a 3-game lead with 7 games to go. Win the next 5 or just season, I say. And our XG looked good again. Hopefully the conversion training will help out now. Darhamtown's 19th in the league out of 20, so hopefully we'll be able to get there. Tunbridge has potential. We'll add him to the short list. I could see him being pretty good. Hopefully this next game will go better. It's been a shit show. Again, I mean, we got all the advantages again. We just gotta finish. Daisy Knight's friendly. It's Sunny Berry went all the way to indifferent. All right, let's do this press conference. We look forward to the game. We feel good about our training. It's going to be business as usual. And I'll say that we're both professionals, so I'm not going to down the other coach. We're going to talk up about how important Luke Rowe is. And Sonny Berry went up from indifferent. He went from fiercely disliking us to, having a positive outlook on us really quick there. Talking about a total flip in the media. We'll take it. I ain't going to say no to that. Always helps to have the media in your corner, especially if you're worried about potentially losing a job. We ain't heard nothing else either about any of the coaching ownership changes. Looks like they're working behind the scenes.